He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Wilson to pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Singleton. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Working downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
They'll throw again after the incompletion. Time to take a shot. Just about had another one picked off. They've already thrown 3 in this game. They're lucky it wasn't 4 there. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle at Simmons. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Fast completion move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. He'll do it himself on the draw. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wilson will throw. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Hey, even those balls that are thrown near the line of scrimmage, they're going to the running backs and to the tight ends. Those small passes can go for big gains. Great job getting the mitts up in the air and deflecting that football.
Shoots it to the left. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got it. First down and more. Touchdown, Purdue! Once he got some room, it was over.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Might be changing the route. They'll start this drive going to the air. showing the arm strength down the left side. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Man, that is just what this defense did not need. Late in the football game, up by a couple of scores, you just can't give up the big play. And listen, that was a contested catch, but we got to get guys on the ground. Can't give up explosive. Let that clock tick.
Oh, out of space. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Auburn lines up quickly. Scanning the field, it's Hoover. Trying to barrel in. Touchdown, Auburn. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. A methodical drive that they finish off by tossing it to the tight end.
And the tight end, I tell you what, this is a position that's evolved so much, right? And you see him move all over the field. It's kind of like, where is Waldo? You got to find this big fella, especially down in the red zone area. This is the guy they're going to target and make the big play, get the touchdown.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. He'll start this drive going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Got his man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. He'll keep it himself. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. And the Boilermakers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. I think they'd keep it on the ground here to drain as much time as possible off that clock and hold on to this lead. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. It'll be 3rd and long. Wilson to pass. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Now this is rolling the dice, or perhaps they've gone outside their head. They're already up. Boy, this could really backfire if they don't convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the catch. It's Humphries. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. From the gun. He'll take a deep shot here. And he makes the catch inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. And now, 4th quarter, 4-down territory almost certainly as they get ready to try to grab the lead. A 1st down run in the red zone. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal?
42, Spider.
Looking to pass. It's Hoover. Trying to find the end zone. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown.
Man, and we've seen it in this game, even though his team is losing. This guy, time and time again, has been answering the bell. He's been throwing dimes all game long, and he comes up with another big completion there.
And defensively, I'm going to continue to think pass. They've trusted him all game long. He hasn't let them down.
The Sneak scores it.
How about that? Coming up big. Less than 30 seconds in the ball game. You need a score, and this offense absolutely responds. Go kick that extra point, take the 7-point lead, and let your defense finish this one off.
And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the 4th. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the D chooses to bring pressure. A lot of times, big moments when you get in these 4th quarters regardless, like pull the trigger, be aggressive, bring the pressure to them. They do. Hit the QB as he's throwing it and force the incompletion.
He's going up top here late in the game. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Rebels of Ole Miss. Hotty toddy. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Leaves it with the back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Second down.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Wilson will throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Humphries. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Auburn to the line in a hurry. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Humphries. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Auburn comes to the line with a 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Auburn! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. The Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Berry. And the Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. Get it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Will pass. He'll take a shot. Touchdown, Ole Miss. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying.
Oh, and they pick it off. What a huge defensive play in overtime.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just great.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide. Roll, Tide, roll. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Lasso! Lasso! Hornet! Hornet!
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to pass, it's Swan. Throws for the tight end. Makes the catch. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. On 1st and goal, let's see if Alabama can get it in the end zone.
Flip it.
Trying to punch it in. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Got stopped on 1st down. They'll try it again from the 2. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And this defense is defending its goal line. Back-to-back stops right in the shadow of their own goalpost. Looking for a touchdown to take the lead in overtime here on 3rd and goal. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. A relatively short field goal try from 26 yards out. Splits the uprights, it's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. The Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Give to the running back. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. 3rd down here in overtime and some work to do. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. They'll pass on a game-tying field goal attempt and instead try to pick it up on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. Slams ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Auburn Tigers, War Eagle. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Great place to start for this offense. He wants to change this route. Blast his way ahead, but not much room. A pickup of 1 to the 24. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wilson to pass. Quickly complete. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Well, that was less than choreographed. Everybody going on their own snap count there. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Auburn lines up quickly. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Touchdown, Tiger! Fit it in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And the Tigers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Brought down after picking up 3 down to the 22. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Back, it's Underwood. They'll run the screen. Good tackle there to stop him short of the 1st down. It'll bring up a big decision. 4th down, and here's the ball game right here. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation. Want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. To keep their chances alive in overtime. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? will kick off to get us underway. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. started. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Looking to throw, it's Tebow. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incompletion.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stuck with an interception. And they capitalize not only... Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Wilson will throw. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Motion from the back. On 4th down, going to the air. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Tigers. The defense takes matters into its own hands.
You always want to come out and set the tone as a defense. Get a stop, make a play. How about this? Get the INT and take it back to the house. Way to set the tone for this defense here.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
There's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. High coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the 1st quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
3 straight misfires has left them staring at 4th and 10, but they'll try it again. Looking left. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. Fourth and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
He might want another play. Trying to get the corner. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down and brings up third down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wilson to pass. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. He'll be short the first down. The Golden Gophers want to crank the tempo. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open. Quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
It would have been a high-level play, but it's a play this quarterback expects to be able to make when he has a guy open.
And these quarterbacks start practicing and doing 7-on-7 and having quarterback coaches when they're like 7.
Oh, he wants it all. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Wilson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Got it in the middle. It's right. And good coverage by the defense. Just a short gain. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Wide open downfield. They get him out of bounds, couple yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down. Might be calling a hot route. They just keep firing. The quick out. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Makes the grab. It's Coleman. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Tigers are flying down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Now adjusting. He'll throw it. Pulls it in. It's Humphries. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
Wilson to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Auburn! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. They make the stop, but not before he wraps up this first period with a huge gain. They've got a first down here to open the period. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
We just have not seen this offense look very sharp so far in this game, running or throwing it. In the second half, throwing it specifically, I think they need to find a better rhythm. They've got to find a way to get some completions strung together.
Bring in the heat. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And I like the job by this defense. Seeing the play action, reading it, reacting to run, then you got to convert to a pass rush. They do a really good job of it. Get to the quarterback and hit him as he's throwing the football.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. With the catch, it's Barry. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Golden Gophers are in the hurry-up. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And the incomplete. kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Quarterback may change this route. They'll run the toss. Look out, he's got room. Got enough for the first down. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there. Auburn people love to recite their creed, and I think somewhere in there, it's you should run the football well.
That's definitely a part of their blueprint. Every championship team, every great Auburn team starts with the big guys up front, paving the way, running the football. Establishing that first will make the Auburn fan base proud.
The give is to Taylor. Got room to work. There he goes. Inside the 30. He's loose. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tiger.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Back to throw, it's Young. Here's a hit. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Keep bringing the heat like that, and you can fall in line with the likes of Derek Brown or Nick Fairley.
Man, I still remember that Nick Fairley season where he put the defense on his back. Cam Newton took care of the offense, but he ruled the defense, making big plays, getting in the backfield, getting after quarterbacks.
Finds his man. It's Singleton. Oh, he's got some space. The 40. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Going to swing it on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, but the damage has been done as they pick up the first down on the throw and catch.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit to the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5. Operating in the red zone here on second down. To throw, it's Young. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
The coaches talked about gotta get to the quarterback, gotta ruffle his feathers a little bit. How about this first drive, man? They've already sacked him twice. This will pay dividends throughout a football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
on 4th down, trying to find his man. Unleashes to the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Notre Dame! Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skill players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And before they can kick it, the receiving team's going to call a timeout. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. From inside the 15, here's the return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Making side adjustments here. They'll try the outside to the left. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So
there he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And with that run, goes over 100 yards. We knew coming into this game tonight, they wanted to force feed him the football. They knew to win the game, they were going to have to establish the running game and be the more physical team in the trenches. You turn around and give this guy the ball, good things generally happen, and we've seen that over the course of this game.
Wilson will throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's right.
I think that time offensively, we're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Lost to fire on 2nd down. Grab near the marker. It's Humphries. And a good pickup there. They'll move the sticks for a first down. Let's see if they try to get another snap before the quarter expires. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back.
a lot of times it's hard to see those linebackers coming down late and blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back could get some positive yards.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that's your goal, separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Quarterback making adjustments. They'll toss it to the left. Not enough space. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now.
It's a really nice job of the offense mixing it up on this drive. We've seen some nice plays throwing it, and how about that one running it too? Great push up front.
With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Gonna run it. It's Singleton. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Looking to throw, it's Young. Quarterback extends the play. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
This pass rush has just been relentless, and you can bet your bottom dollar they're about to bring the heat again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the big fella. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long games. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
From the gun on third down. Finds his tight end. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Steps away to find some room. It's caught.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking to throw, it's Young. Got a man, it's Singleton. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Caught near the sticks, it's Singleton. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch.
And that's why this guy is such a weapon in this offense, because you don't have to throw it far downfield. Just get the ball in his hands. He catches it close to the line of scrimmage, but look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Going for 6. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete.
Well, I love the coverage on defense. In the red zone, everyone's got their eyes on the quarterback, and they're flying to the football, and you saw that there on the incompletion.
And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on third and goal. Into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Back to throw, it's Young. Looking for the score. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
The offense changing the play. Toss sweep right. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes down the right side. Lots of running room. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn.
Man, that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautiful.
kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Gonna run it. It's Brown. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Challenge for this offense in this championship game. They face third down here. To throw, it's Manning. Grab down the middle, it's Jackson.
Well, they're going to come up short of the sticks here, and we got a tough decision at this point in the football game for the head coach. What will they do now on fourth down?
The offense stays on the field in this opening drive. They'll go for it in their own territory. Play called on fourth down. The Cowboys looking to keep this drive rolling.
Gutsy call here by this offense. Early in this game on a fourth down, they decide to go for it, and they come up with the first down to be able to move the sticks and keep this drive alive. The gutsy call pays off for the offense.
And the Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. What a play. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the handoff. Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. Looking to pass. It's Wilson. The receiver makes the catch. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. Takes the handoff. It's Sherrod. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter to stop him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for 6. Incomplete, and that shot to the end zone.
I don't mind this aggressive approach here by the offensive coordinator, taking a shot downfield on third down. Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go for it.
Net kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Caught over the middle. It's Jackson. And that is a first down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
We'll see if the defense stays in zone after that big play, or if they can change things up on this drive and get a little bit more aggressive.
Gain moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Back to throw. It's Manning. He's going to take a shot down the left side. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. Breaking tackles. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Grab down the middle. It's Davis. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. The Cowboys moving quickly down the field here. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. It's 2nd down after that completion. Gonna run it. It's Brown. He breaks free. Now here he goes. He's in the clear. Past the 10. Touchdown, Oklahoma State. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point makes it a 4-point game. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Breaks into the clear. Ball carrier steps out, but a solid gain on the ground that time.
Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Looking downfield, it's Wilson. Quick throw to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They make the stop, but it's a big play. The 31.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Looking to throw it on first down. Players are down the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
This is a much better job by this defense after giving up some yards on the previous play. This time they made sure this one fell incomplete.
second down after the incompletion. Trying to find room. It's Sherrod. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Pulls it in. It's Sherrod. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Receiver grabs it. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Makes the catch. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. It is 1st and goal. A great chance to claim the lead before the break here. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. Looking downfield. It's Wilson. Bringing pressure. And he throws it away. A smart choice that time. But it will bring up 3rd down.
That's a smart heads-up play to me by the quarterback. Would rather throw it in the stands than a tight throw leading to a potential turnover. Wonder what they'll have dialed up here on this 3rd down.
They'll run here on 3rd and goal. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Return starts from inside the 5. What a stiff arm. And he's brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here's the first play of the drive. He started at 28. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Breaks into the clear. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long. And here, how about in the first half? This
escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. So here they come on 4th and long. Giving up that sack earlier has made this a huge challenge. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on down.
Well, Chris, there's crazy, then there's what we just saw. I'm not sure what this head coach is thinking. Late in the game, trailing by a bunch, I get. But you've got time, way too early in this game to go for it on 4th and a mile.
Looking for a gap. It's Taylor. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Goal line formation for the defense. it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's brought down right at the line. They'll spot the ball still right there at the 2.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Here's a run to the left, looking for the touchdown. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. As the first down is still going. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Back to throw. It's Manning. A deep shot to the left side. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. Look out, he's in the clear. Tackled on the return, and that's how we'll end the first half of play. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin at their own 46. They get the second half started with their running play. Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Catch made down inside the 20. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14.
Well, it doesn't take long to figure out what kind of adjustments they made at halftime. Here we are, the very first series to start the second half in the championship game, and they're taking shots downfield. They clearly see matchups they want to take advantage of.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Running through the tackle.
Almost a business decision here by the ball carrier. Nothing at all. So instead of lowering his shoulder to take on the defense, just kind of makes his way out of bounds for a short loss.
Looking to throw. It's Manning. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Caught over the middle. It's Bell. And he's not going to get there. The defense